Byron, you talked about Damon Kemp confronting Eddie Thorpe in his recent match with Javier Bernal on NXT TV. And you have to wonder, really, what are the motives of Damon Kemp there? Because one thing we know about Damon Kemp, he's very difficult to trust.
Exactly, you hit the nail right on the head there. If I were a betting man, I would not trust Damon Kemp. I would trust a angry rattlesnake more than I would trust Damon Kemp.
Well, I fully trust Damon Kemp, but let me just say this. Eddie's the new shiny toy.
What was that?
And ooh, I'm loving it.
Kemp
DK
mocking.
is just getting a closer look. He's playing some mind games.
You see Kemp mocking Mensah right there, as Damon Kemp really not showing much respect here for Oro Mensah. But again, Oro Mensah, one of the veterans here on the NXT brand.
And you don't need to give Oro Mensah a reason to be motivated. And Damon Kemp did that by mocking Mensah, and now he's paying for it.
No matter what, he's got a high-flying ability. It's high-flying versus mat wrestling for sure. But he's still trying to find that killer instinct. And how do you find that? How does Oro find a killer instinct? Does he buy it at the store? You can't. You got to find it from deep within.
Look, I agree with you, Mr. Solo, but sometimes it's the right opponent. Maybe it's an opponent like a Damon Kemp who has that vicious side.
And we've seen Kemp in the past utilize shortcuts. Wow. And that puts him right back in control. And now Damon Kemp trying to steal this one early. As Kemp looking to stay in control right now. Oro Mensah trying to fight from underneath.
Man.
Oh, that bridging German suplex. These two going back and forth right now.
This, if you're Mensah, this is where you get pushed. Maybe you can't resort to your normal playbook. Oh my goodness!
Mensah trying to flip out of it right there. Kemp has him in place as Damon Kemp nearly shut the door, but Oro Mensah almost suffered a serious injury.
I was gonna say Oro Mensah's gonna tap into a different strategy here, but the way this match is going, I'm not sure that's even a possibility right now.
I'm telling you, Damon Kemp is just another kind of beast when he gets in the zone, and right now, I'm telling you, he's in the zone.
And we see this game plan here of Damon Kemp trying to keep Oro Mensah grounded very similarly to how we've seen Charlie Dempsey and Drew Gulak try to keep Wes Lee grounded, the NXT North American champion.
Okay, that was flashy. I'm liking that. I admit I'm liking that.
But Mensah with the scissor kick right there, looking like another Hall of Famer. Here we go, hooks the leg, Mensah. And nearly gets the three, but Oro Mensah pushing Damon Kemp a little bit here.
And that's what makes Oro Mensah a special athlete. I mean, it seemed like Mensah was done literally a minute ago. Next thing you know, he's flying around the ring, and he's on the offensive.
He wants this win. He needs this win. He's using everything he's got right now.
As you see that blood emerging from the mouth there of Oro Mensah, Damon Kemp might have caught him. As Kemp, puts Mensah in position, going for another German suplex.
Counter.
Well scouted here by Mensah.
What in the world?
Spinning combination.